On the way
So
here.
I don't know if everyone, I should probably preface this for the audience, but you dropping out of Street League brought in Nyjah as your replacement, who as we all know, he's won.
He's won pretty much everyone
12,
since then.
12, I believe,
Yeah.
now. So
He owes me a few houses.
yeah. So has he ever set you a bottle of
Maybe
Bailey's
a nice
as a thank
letter,
you?
big
I'm
letter,
saying-
just handwritten letter.
Like at least 30% of every winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You're welcome.
why did you drop out?
Just the format wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea behind Street League's great, but it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not somebody that likes to go from like A to B kind of thing, and I just wouldn't have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching it, but I don't think I'd have enjoyed being in it.
Yeah.
But you go to those events, you see the crowd, everyone that's there, it's exciting to watch. You know, it's hard for that to translate on television the same, but the kids that are there have a great experience. You know, they leave there being really stoked on skateboarding, and that you can't hide or fake, and I see that happening. But I'm glad he's doing really good. He seems a really positive dude, and he's always nice to kids, and he's always been really friendly to me, so I'm glad he's doing really good.
Yeah.
He deserves it. And he rips.
I think Brink was wondering if you were on the sidelines saying, "God, that should have been
Oh,
me."
man, I could kill him in a second, but it's not about that, is it?
Throwing pebbles on the
Why, Nyjah?
Like
Yeah,
that,
the
with a little
voodoo
doll, voodoo doll on the side, like
Yeah, that's not happening.
No, it's good. It's a good thing.
I was wondering if you had any good sturt stories.
Oh yeah, loaded gun to my head. There you
Whoa.
go. There's a
Wow.
dance sturt one. No, he just asked me years and years ago, around about 2002 or something. Come to my house. I have an idea for a photograph. Like, okay. Drove all the way. I drove down from when I was living in Huntington, then to down here. Lives down this area.
Yeah.
Got into his house, everything was set up. He said, I'm going to go in the other room, and when I come back in, I'm going to shoot the photograph. And he went in the other room, I could hear him rustling around, and he walked back in. He had a black glove on, black long sleeve. I was standing right where he wanted me to take the picture. He walked up to me. He showed me what he was going to put in the gun. Put in the gun, boom, cocked it back, put it to my head, shot the picture, unlocked it, handed me the magazine. There we go.
Wow.
And that was it.
And what went through your head at that? I mean,
Nothing,
you
didn't get a
obviously knew him
chance.
and
I trusted him.
him.
I trust him completely. I would, if he asked me, I would let him do that right now.
Yeah.
Because I trust his ability with a firearm. He knows exactly how to handle a firearm.
But
So-
it was loaded.
Oh yeah, it was loaded. It was loaded and cocked semi-automatic. I can't remember what caliber it was. This was like a long time ago. Probably maybe a 40, something like that.
There's some interesting questions in here. This one is weird. Matthew Lesh says, Geoff, did you turn David Gonzalez Satanic?
No, I don't think he is satanic.
I don't think so either. I mean,
Kids
whatever.
are funny.
I think like the whole throwing the horns thing and possessed to skate. I don't know. Maybe that's.
It's a rock star.
Yeah, he's having fun with it. Anyone who listens to metal or heavy rock and roll is going to throw up horns and give it. But like true satanic, that's a whole different ball game. He's not satanic, and I'm not satanic.
Do people think you're satanic?
No, not really. No, I'm not. Christ, I have respect for anyone who has faith.
You said,
in
Christ,
religion.
I have respect for anyone.
Funny you said that.
Sorry.
That's funny.
Well, I had something in an old skate video where it had like it was a joke, and it had Christian cross and then it
That was
flipped
at
the other way
the
around. And it said
beginning,
only
right?
joking,
Yeah.
and that was a joke.
Well, I don't. A lot of people don't think that's a joke, though.
That's why it's funny, though.
Well, it is a joke though,
Yeah.
because it wasn't negative. It was making fun of or having a joke with thanking any religion or faith for something that some skate
What did it
video.
say? Just kidding or something? Or like what? I don't
It
know.
just said only joking.
Oh, yeah.
So it wasn't serious. It was a joke.
Yeah.
That's it.
PJ Martin says, does Chase film for full lengths and stuff, or does he just film for the barracks?
Just the barracks consumes most of my time.
Yeah. Do you have an idea for something that you would like to be able to do? Is that something that is a goal for you?
No.
No.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I guess goals I have are just making main projects like that as good as they can be, like Battle Commander, or just having cool little one-off ideas. Like, I mean, as we all know, the full-length video it's not happening as much anymore, so I feel like it's more constant now, and I like doing that. It's fun. It makes you feel relevant,
And then Chase Mo Thompson wants to know what kind of camera you use.
HVX 200, the big old fisheye.
Yeah, how heavy is that thing?
Maybe 15 pounds or something.
Do you feel like you have like one buff arm?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we could do the LPR.
Compare and
Okay.
contrast, you've just got one puny arm.
Is it your right hand?
Yeah, it'd be my right one. Run and gun was gnarly. Filming that was.
Oh
I
my gosh.
shedded some LBSs for sure.
Oh, during Street League, how scared are you that you're gonna get in the way of something ever? Because I'm always like, dude, Chase, like what?
There's so much.
Yeah, I feel nervous
Yeah.
for you. Do you put pressure on yourself in that regard, or do you just do you trail farther sometimes or anything?
I did the first year. The first year I did it, like 3 years ago, whatever. I was like, all right, I would normally film whatever this close. I'm gonna film this close.
Yeah,
you know?
keep safe distance.
But I've just gotten used to it, and like, cause I was worried like that the skaters would bother them or whatever, and it's just what the dudes do every single day. So
They're familiar with you as well.
yeah, and like
for sure.
when we're not there, I'm at the park filming with them, so they're all used to it. I'm used to it, and the only thing I think about is like hitting a random rock or something.
Has anything happened?
You're like on
No.
television.
Flawless. Yeah.
You've had no embarrassing TV moments.
And
I'll make for good television.
yeah, some people have said that. Lee
Yeah.
DuPont's like,
You're like,
just
maybe you'll make
fall.
Sports Center.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Like
exactly.
those blooper reels. That would be actually really rad. To
What's that show with the blonde chick and whatever? I don't know.
Try it in
I like that
Jersey.
show.
Well, until I see like Nyjah's 270 nose one on the top 10, then I'll try my luck.
We were just talking about like how so many things go missing at demos. Like if you leave your board away from you for,
It's gnarly.
especially you being Jeff. Like
Yeah, it's like the kid went to see him and then stole his iPod.
Yeah, of course.
You
And-
put your t-shirt down, it's gone.
Yes.
Even if it's right in the middle on the phone box, you turn your head around, it's gone. You'll never see it again. I even had a kid steal my cell, and I didn't have anything with me. I had a board, I had no trucks, nothing. 10 years later, this was in England, the kid stole it. 10 years later, I was in a bar in Australia.
What?
And a kid came up to me and said, hey, remember years ago in England at the Radlands event, someone stole your board? It was me. I felt really bad, and I know it's a long time later, but I wanted to come and say I'm really, really sorry. I wanted to throttle him, but then again, he came up 10 years later and he said, I did that. I wasn't proud of myself. I'm sorry. I said, it's all good, man, but you screwed me over because I didn't have any trucks, and everyone knows what that's like.
Yeah.
No trucks, no trucks.
I ride trucks for years.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
In
it's weird.
Australia, no less.
Yeah.
He got to clear his conscience.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, and I got
That's
resolution.
a really weird thing.
Closure.
Resolve.
You got closure on that board that went missing that day. That's good.
And I rode for Indy every day since that. And that's actually the truth.
When you got bailed out of jail for $25,000, you and Chris Gregson. Do you remember this story?
I paid for it.
You
So
paid for it?
It wasn't you.
it was
had-
22
So you
grand.
remember.
It was 22.
Yeah, it was 22 grand.
Whoa. Can you tell us the situation? That was for...
Got arrested skateboarding on a roof, and Chris was rad enough to stay on the roof with me until I got the trick, which I did, and then we got arrested, and they pressed charges against me. I paid for all of Chris's fees. Spent about not that long in jail, maybe 9 hours, maybe less than that, in La Habra.
Yeah.
And La Habra Police Department can kiss my ass.
Tell them a story about the tape.
And they can unfollow you on
the tape.
Instagram.
Getting the tape.
Let's
This
just
is
say
the
the
sickest.
premiere was like maybe 9 days after that, and they confiscated everything, the camera, or everything we had with us, including the tape and the footage that we just filmed. And the trick was in the video, so I'll figure that out.
Nice. You guys went Breaking Bad on their asses. You guys broke into
No,
evidence.
the footage just decided that it didn't want to hang out.
Giant back. Thank you.
Footage made it.
The footage decided that it was just going to float away, land into the flip office, where Ewan could tap it into the Extremely Sorry video, and then it was at the premiere.
And
to be.
and if you see a skateboarding cop in La Habra, give him a thumbs up when you see him.
Something like that. Everyone that rides for Vans right now just wants to make a video for Vans.
Yeah.